Hello again, everybody. Jay Dominate back at it here with some more live gaming. This time around, for those of you that are curious, this just went live earlier today. This is Hell Is Us. It is a semi-open world action adventure that leans heavily supposedly on exploration. There's combat, obviously, and then there's some puzzle solving as well. I've been following this one for a little bit now, and it looks quite intriguing. It looks good. No idea what the full game is going to entail as far as the amount of time that you can spend with the game and what kind of replay value it's going to have. But it's nice that they're offering a demo. Now, this was out on PC, I believe, a couple of months back, and they have since now opened it up to consoles as well. To be fair, I don't know that this is on Xbox. This might be PC and PlayStation 5 exclusively to start off with, but that could always change. Again, I'm guessing on that. So as you can see, I just opened this up, so I have no idea what to expect. Completely brand new today. It's a demo that if you have a PS5, you can go into the store and download it for free and try it out yourself. Let's see, graphic representation. This is gameplay related sounds. Yeah, we'll leave that off for now. Subtitles. I'm going to leave those off as well. Graphics mode. I'm going to go for performance here in the demo and see how it is. We'll stick with stereo, dynamic range, analytics. Why not? We'll leave that on too. Go ahead, get some of my analytics. I'm fine with that. Okay, again, as you see here in the title screen, Hell Is Us demo just went live today. Once again, it is a semi-open world game. I have a slight idea, but you know, you can't fully know what to expect when you're just jumping in. So interesting. Select the preset that best matches the challenge level you desire. Yeah, balanced. I always try to play games on normal difficulty, or in this case, they call it balanced. So we'll go with that. Strongly recommend you playing tutorials activated for your first playthrough. Would you like to be shown tutorials? Yes. Why not? Our game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, or where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in this game, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. So this is the big selling point of this game. This is how they're toting this. This is how they're pitching it. It's minimal to no hand-holding, like a lot of other open world games that have a map or a mini map and you know, give you directionals and little indicators. Obviously, AC Shadows is real heavy on that, and you can make those adjustments in the settings if you want to turn more of that off. But here out the gate, this game is trying to pitch itself as something different and special, so we'll see. Again, it's a work of fiction, just in case Not that people take this stuff too seriously. I know people are real sensitive nowadays. You gotta let them know it's a work of fiction here. Okay, so right away, the haptic feedback on the PS5 DualSense controller, there's already vibrations and indicators coming through here. That's always nice when they utilize that.
It's
I like that.
Serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The yellow brick road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands.
Guy seems to know a lot about my character here. I'm assuming this is the main protagonist you're going to play as.
Oh, it seems we are ready.
I've got smokers.
How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me a necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
So I'm wondering if the game is going to center around him sitting there the whole time telling stories, and then you play different events as he's telling it. I sometimes don't mind that, but most of the time I don't like that, especially in gaming. Storytelling in movies, I don't mind it so much. But when you're playing the game, I don't know, sometimes if you have a flashback sequence, that's fine. But so far, at least in the demo here, that looks to be the case. That you're going to be sitting at a table with this weirdo, and then you play the events as he's kind of telling them, I guess. Not a make or break, just kind of, for me personally, it's kind of, the lip sync animations here, little off at times. They're not bad. I've definitely seen worse in video games. I will say, first impression right here, the movement is real crisp and almost sensitive. I almost wonder if I'm going to have to turn my sensitivity down. Again, I'm playing this more where it's favored to performance, where it targets a higher frame rate, and then you can really feel it. Again, the haptic feedback of the DualSense, I can feel like raindrops hitting. To my understanding, this is not a fully open world game. This is what they're considering semi-open world. Again, if it's done right, that's not a bad thing. But this game, again, is supposedly heavy on exploration and finding things out on your own. Okay. Well, let me gather. There we go. Gold medallion. So we found some treasure already. Hey, I'm a Goonies veteran, so I like seeking out treasure. Golden threat. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Unknown language.
Good afternoon, JD.
Likewise, good afternoon, GT. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that you're gonna have to decipher things or talk with people or find logbooks that maybe help decipher scriptures and stuff. I've always said that I love when a game feels rewarding.
I didn't know they had a demo out. Flushed face.
As I told you some time back, there was a demo on the PC version. This has gone live just earlier today on PS5. So yeah, you could download it and check it out for yourself.
Okay.
Right now, even just walking around with the character, it feels really smooth. Almost maybe too sensitive with the panning of the camera. We'll see. But I like when a game rewards you for exploration, and this game seems to be favoring that kind of play style, and I like that. Don't know if the story will pull me in, or like I said, the way it opens up, I don't mind the interrogation. I just...
There are so many bombs dropping this month, I can't keep up.
Dude. GT. I mean, we might as well be in a minefield. Like, where do we step? You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Yeah, there's bombs dropping everywhere. Yeah, this one, the full game of this drops on September 4th. So, early next month. And then, of course, Battlefield is early October 10th, I believe. And then, oh wow. Is there... I wish there was a way to zoom in, like where I could actually look at these portraits that are on these grave sites here. Okay, so that...
Echoes Events just came out today. I don't know if you heard that game.
I did hear about the game. Here's why I'm not that interested in that game either. While it does look cool, and again, because, oh wow, look GT, this is something you're into, something you like pointing out. Look at the water. Look at how it reacts as he walks. I'm getting like an upgraded, as far as visual aesthetic here, I'm getting like an upgraded, more modern Silent Hill vibes here.
Face interesting.
Like Silent Hill vibes, graphically, Camcom style characters, kind of a mix. That's what I'm getting here. That's my take on it anyway. It looks really good. It's running smooth. Again, I'm playing on performance over quality. Man, I wish I get really curious about shit like this. I wish I could. So these are our victims here. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, that game you're talking about. The reason why I'm not interested in that so much is because they've said it's not open world. It's very linear, from my understanding. So, and that's another reason why I'm putting off Mafia: The Old Country. Extremely linear, good storytelling. Don't get me wrong, and graphically it looks good. I was watching Dr. D play it, but not the kind of game that I want to give my time to. You know what I mean? Not to say it's a bad game, but just with so many other options, you've got to pick and choose what you know you're going to play and like. I will say the lighting is really good. And yes, this is running on Unreal Engine 5, I believe.
Okay, I feel you.
Okay, interesting. So there's going to be manual save points in the game. You have to find, again, I'm guessing, but it looks like you have to find spots in the game where you can save. I don't know. Let me try something once. Yeah. If I go to the menu here and I try to save, there's no option for it. You literally have to find save points in the game. That's very reminiscent of like Silent Hill and other games that have done stuff like Resident Evil, where you find the typewriter and save. So a little bit of old school feel here, all while maintaining a modern look and smoothness. The movement feels really good. I mean, it is crisp. The terrain looks great. Lighting looks great. I mean, gamers are eating good in 2025, and then of course into 2026. Let's go down here and check out this basement here. Oh my. What do we have here? How you doing, sir? Don't mind me, I just,
Yeah, the old school save that used to hate depends on the game, you know.
It does. It absolutely depends on the game. Look at Pops down here just chilling out. Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter.
Right.
Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represent a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. And they're doing some different shit with this GT. They're doing some things that I've not experienced quite like already in other games. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, however you want to say it, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objectives are listed on the left-hand side of the screen. Right side are optional topics which reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of the location or the land or setting that we're in. Hadia, I think is how it's said. Wow. This could be one of those games where you get more out of it the more you put into it. You know what I mean? If you're just trying to burn through it, then yeah, it's going to seem like a short game. But yeah, dude, check out this guy. He's got all kinds of... Like, do you want me to go get you some water for your plants? I mean, looks like they're You're all dried out and dying. I don't know. Maybe that's how you like it. Talk or trade? Let's talk to this guy.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer.
Okay. Elderly farmer. All right, thanks, Pops. I'm not really lost. I wouldn't say I'm lost. I would just say that I'm maybe new to this area in many years. So
You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
yeah, you look like you seem like a nice enough guy. All right. Well,
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations.
Ernest, good to meet you, man. My name is my name is Jay.
When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back,
He's
the
a merchant.
Sabinians were long gone.
It looked like there was an option to trade with him. Yes, he looks like he is indeed a merchant.
They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home, if he's out there somewhere.
Facial animations here in the conversational dialogue, not bad. Definitely not bad there. Well, I hope your son is alive for your sake. I hope he's out there. I hope he's... But I would have to say, if he is alive, he's probably being held captive.
Right.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none.
Interesting. So, are there going to be drivable vehicles in this? Or is it going to just do a cutscene thing? These are all questions that, you know...
A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. Perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
They don't sound very friendly. Maybe, I don't know, where can I find the APC?
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
Okay. Wind chimes. This could also be a game where it might not be a bad idea to have a notebook handy so that you don't forget stuff. You know what I mean? So like you could, or remember, Ernest mentioned wind chimes for guidance, or like, I feel like this game isn't going to tell you or remind you. Like, you've got to remember. There's not going to be little blips on the map to help you. Like, and I could be wrong. Maybe little blips will pop up once you find stuff. I don't know, but...
I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharus, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Well, Ernest, we just met and you're already giving me a key to... man, I appreciate you, man. Okay. Hey, thanks. I didn't even have to buy it from you? Wow. General knowledge.
President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality.
Great voice work. Whoever this guy is, he's got a solid voice for stuff like this. Great voiceover work, this guy.
He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over.
Oh.
When President Yanko
Yeah, I agree.
blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable.
Okay, so I apologize, GT, but
I managed to survive.
I'm curious about all this here.
War.
I am.
No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what.
Well, Ernest, you might be a stronger gentleman than I. I don't know how I'd, coping with stuff like that, and you're just sitting here and not going insane.
Despite all of it, I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me.
Setharis, huh? Okay.
I don't know much about them. All I know is that the peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country.
Okay, so this could potentially be like apocalyptic type stuff going on here.
I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back.
I mean, yeah, you gotta.
I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time.
I hope he made it out.
I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad
I almost forgot this was a demo through his dialogue.
For real.
Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys.
Good, yeah.
Lol.
Vengeance is a cold killer.
I've always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart.
Hey, good for you, man. If it's helping you to keep your head on straight, you got
We're
it.
humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
Okay, interesting. It doesn't seem like there's a penalty for asking stuff. It's going to be important that you exercise every possibility you can. You can travel between areas with a vehicle. Whoa! I did not see that coming. I did not expect this game to have that, to be honest with you.
A week of peace. Dang flushed face a week.
Yeah. Holy mo. Phew. Okay, so known person updated.
Snap.
Blacksmith at Joel. What happens if I try to trade with this guy? No relevant items for Ernest here. You could probably come back to him when you have stuff. Oh my. This looks like a blip from Shadows right there, GT. Look at that.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Sounds a little bit like Marty from Back to the Future. So far, the voice work in here, fantastic. Lighting looks really good. Look at that. The environments look good. One concern I have is this going to be too much of a linear game, but we'll see. Like, here's what's crazy. Look at this, GT. There is nothing on the screen but the game, the environment. I am not getting any. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go, and that in itself is going to be what sets this apart. Like, you literally have to wander around, run into people, find things, and learn as you play. You have to learn it as you play it.
Looks clean ASF.
Dude. What's going on there, Bessie? Bessie, you being good? I bet you got some good milk. Good cuts there. Alright. Not a care in the world, that cow does not care what's going on. Oh boy. Key for the fence. Ah, so this is the key he gave me for this, or what? Place item. If you are unsure of how to proceed in your main objective, open the data pad and navigate to the investigation tab. Select an investigation to see all associated data you discovered. You may then select. Okay, so. Alright, so you tap the touchpad and then it brings this up. That's cool. Oh, wow. And then there's another tab here. Cosmetics. I'm wondering if you'll be able to change your character's clothes and if it's going to have different attributes, almost like an RPG. I don't think they're toting this game as an RPG per se, but I'm wondering if it's going to have RPG elements. I hope so. I like stuff like that. Wow. Usable item. Water and corrosion resistant. It's a compass. So you can use a compass. Equipment spot. I mean, I thought I had it equipped already. Well, this is equipped where? Okay. Well, I equipped it. Hopefully it's inventory. I found that necklace. By my mother when I was 5 years old. Dude, this is crazy. This game might be pretty deep. I don't know. Oh yeah, let's scroll through here. Gold medallion. Oh yeah, that's the one I found. Okay, the gold medallion. And then the set tape here. Here's another question. Is this game going to have like an incumbent system? How do you say that? You know, where like you're weighed down if you've got more crap on you. You know? Okay, so you are going to get a drone at some point. Be able to use a drone. Neat. Exploration. Look at this. Oh boy. A couple of different tabs for that. Access denied. Okay, so investigate clues about my parents. You can't turn this around, apparently. I'm hitting all the buttons. You can't. I thought maybe something might be engraved on the back of it. I know other games have done stuff like that. There's Ernest. Blacksmith of... Investigate clues about my parents. Used to live in Jova. I don't remember what she looks like. Okay. Okay, so that's cool. Now that I've used the key, it's not in my inventory. I feel like Little Red Riding Hood going through the forest, trying to get to Grandma's house. Please don't let me step in a bear trap, please. Thank you. Can he climb? Okay, there's no jumping up on there. No jumping. Okay, no jumping. Typically jumping is the X button, and that's not doing anything, so. Interesting. Okay, there's the wind chimes he's talking about. Ernest told me about the wind chimes. Alright, let's okay. Interesting. Alright. Which way did I come in? I came in that way, I think. So we'll go out this way, maybe? Yeah. Sometimes. You can hear the rain hitting the vehicle.
Does it feel trippy or mystery?
Definitely is a very mysterious feeling type of game. Okay, that he could hop a little bit over, but that other part he couldn't. I couldn't hop the railing or whatever. There was something over there. I was trying to get to it. He's not very athletic. I can tell you that. Like, he does not go climb over stuff. You have to literally navigate your way around. I mean, this looks... Okay. Interesting that that would just be laying over here, but... Alright. Okay, so he can sprint.
I see what you mean by Silent Hill style base.
Dude, I picked up on that right away. Yeah, and again, if I'm not mistaken, the older Silent Hill games, you couldn't just jump and hurdle everything like a lot of games nowadays. You had to navigate around. So again, old school feel a little bit. It's not a bad thing. It's just you when you've been spoiled with so many open world games, and abilities that your characters have, and then when you jump into a game like this, you have to. I don't know. It's like a reset. You have to adjust to it. It's like getting used to it all over again. And I'm trying to remember already navigating around because you can't hop stuff, and so it looks like this is all closed off. You can't go that way. So again, head back this way. Is this a separate opening, or is this taking me all the way back? It's taking me all the way out. Everything looks so much the same. It's hard to know which way to go here. Okay, finally. Whew.
Does it take away from the game or add value?
That's going to be a matter of opinion. That's going to depend on the player. For some, I could see where they'd be like, this is boring, or this is annoying, I can't hurdle this, I can't do that, I can't. And for others, it might be, I kind of don't mind it because it's forcing me to take more of the game in and take my time. I can't just hurdle things. Yeah, that's going to be a matter of opinion. It's going to depend on the person.
Right.
For me, right now, I'll say I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a little bit annoying.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
No, I definitely didn't hone on you at all.
Who are you? I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC and got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Well, you're in a bad way, dude. I don't know. And you're a big dude. I sure can't help carry you around if you can't see.
Who are you? I'm not sure how I got.
Okay, so you can bump the same question.
Where's the APC key? The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The sergeant's easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding.
Well, I'd give you some bandages if I had any.
Look, we have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here.
Okay.
We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Okay. Okay. Med kit. Use the compass. Ah, cool. So you got a cool bring it up and it can help you. That's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, so I'm assuming he's going to give me a key to unlock this then. I have to find where that med kit is. Okay, but the compass doesn't highlight anything. You have to remember where. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, you can't go in there yet. Can I climb this ladder? Yes. Good. What is going on? Uh-oh. Yeah, another scripture. Unknown language. I found a pendant. Oh, place. A pendant given to me by my mother when I was 5. It's the last time I saw her. It was made from an unknown material that is always cold to the touch. It's telling me to place the item here, I guess. This item doesn't fit. Okay. Yep, this has got some old school Resident Evil, Silent Hill type vibes for sure. And players that like that kind of a game, they're gonna love this. I can see where this game drew inspiration from some of those older titles, for sure. Okay. Definitely going to help to be able to read some of that stuff. That's for sure. Ooh. So he can take fall damage. Fall damage confirmed. And you can slide down the ladder, yep. Okay, so he said something about where can I find he said something about trees being marked to find where the farm is, or can't open that gate yet. See, this is very deliberate. Like, you need to find items to progress to certain areas. Can't loot this guy? There's a marking on that tree. I don't know if that's... I won't be able to jump up and climb up here. Yeah. See, you're so used to, look at... Oh, he actually hopped over that. That was good. Alright. Figuring out where to go here. You know, just follow this path. See, we're so spoiled with open world games where you can just go anywhere. At least in the demo here, that is not the case. You have to be very, very specific. Am I losing health because I took that fall? Am I hurt?
I'm sure it's a map somewhere that is something.
Right. It looks like I'm losing health or something. Because it looks like that bar keeps dropping a little bit. So that's good to know. Don't just jump around willy-nilly. Even if you blockheads find the key, I bet you'll never find the treasure chest. The blue paint is harder to see than the red. Uh-huh. Alright. Some items related can be equipped. Your loadout for easy access. Once you equip using hotkeys in the same way as a consumable. Okay. Mystery discovered. Alright. Okay, there's a marking. Marking on the tree. You mentioned marking on the tree. Hello, is anybody in here?
Face with big eyes.
Another marking on the tree. So we're gonna go that way, but what happens if, like, will I find some more stuff off the beaten path a little bit here? Maybe not. Maybe up this way? Probably shouldn't be going this way, but... Oh, there's another marking. Okay. Another marking on the tree. X marks the spot. Watch out for bear traps. Ah. Another marking. Okay. You gotta be heading in the right direction. All these X's here. Okay, this part is closed off. Let's just check this out anyway, make sure there's nothing hidden over here. Alright. Okay. Again, cool lighting. Alright, nice. Oh boy. Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to be alone here? Okay, there might be a way, there might be stuff that way. Okay. A med kit. That's what he wants. Can I borrow some bandages too? I seem to hurt my foot. Survey report. Alright. Don't fall down there, you'll hurt yourself again. Whoa. Indominus. Indominus. Oh. Sorry, I can't read Braille.
You are streaming this so I don't have to lol.
That's not funny. That is not. You are not nice for saying that. No, it's. I mean, I would thought that maybe you wanted to, give your, you got a bigger audience. Oh. Glass filled with an unknown substance. Oh boy, yeah. As the older gentleman says in the movie Weird Science. Well, first Gary says, excuse me, sir, what's this? And then the older gentleman says, drink it. Like, he's half pissed up and he tells him, just drink it. You find a random vial with some fluid in it? I'm sure it's fine. Just go ahead, take a shot. All right. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see if we can navigate our way back to that soldier who is okay. A small rusted metallic key found near database. Wonder what that's going to be for. Okay, so can you scale that log and go across? That'd be cool. Probably not. Alright, we're gonna go. Gotta remember how to get back here. Oh.
I'm getting Resident Evil vibes.
Yeah, man. It's and you gotta figure, they don't make many games like, what's that up there? Please let me go up there. There's something up there, please. I just saw something up that way. How do I get up there? Nobody ever taught you how to climb, apparently, huh? You're not nimble enough. You don't know how to climb. Oh yeah, let me get up. Let me get that. Let me get that. See, again, navigation. You got to find your way around. It's a little.
Play adapted a lot of the old style ways. Next gen console very risky and bold for a new IP.
Right. Yep, I agree. Because even me, being an older gamer, part of me, like I said, we've been so spoiled. To go back to this style, I feel like I'm on restraints. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm limited to what I should be able to do in a game like this. But then you have to remember the style of game. This is intentional. There we go. See? You gotta navigate. You gotta. Oh wow. Will it work? Yes! That key I found actually opened this. Behold the magnificent treasure of Cadell family. It belonged to our great-great-great-grandpa. P.S. Don't break it, you nitwits. Nitwits. I haven't heard that term in quite a while. Nitwit. Nitwit. Oh, what is it? This item can be equipped in your loadout tab. Here. So it's a defensive piece of equipment? Alright. Absorb damage, endurance, stamina reduction. While previously wounded, reduce stamina. Okay. Cool! Thanks for painting these rocks blue. It made it easier for me to see it. Appreciate that. Alright, let's equip that thing. Now give me that. It's not letting me equip it these days. How do I do that? Can I? Oh. Excuse me. I just want to put that. I found it. I earned it. I should be able to equip that, please. Thanks. There you go. Get rid of some of these little indicators. What the hell is this? Yeah, let's not. Don't drink that. Why won't it let me equip it? Okay, I can look at it. That's cool. Whatever the hell it's supposed to be. Okay, yeah. Yep, completed. Good. Sure don't understand that. I found it, but it's not letting me do anything. Like, I should be able to equip it, and it's not. Okay, inventory. Yep, there it is. Now, archive, inspect, favorite.
Thinking face interesting.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bracelet. So let me wear it then. I don't know. Not seeing an option. Maybe I have to progress further in the story before I can use it. I don't know. Are we gonna hurt our foot again? Is that what's gonna happen? Because... Alright. Yeah, let me get out of here. Let me head back to the guy there. Now that I have this med kit. There you go, sir.
I need the med kit. Just follow the marked trees in the woods west.
Right. I have it. What are you talking about? Okay. Trade. Don't you want it? Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay. See that ladder over there? Climb it to the top.
Yep. Did that.
Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, great. Okay, so that is what gets set on top of the tombstone I found. Alright. Good job. You're welcome, by the way. It better be worth my time. Yeah, good. This way. Was it back here? Yep. There you go. Put that on there. Wham! Neat. I opened a bunch of weird pillars. Puzzle solving confirmed. just like, yep. So you gotta move, yeah, you gotta move these a certain way here. I'm gonna move these all to the right, maybe? Let's take a look. Is there anything that... Any little engravements that might tell you? Of course not. Let's take a look at Tombstone. Does it have a little engraving that tells? Oh, of course not. This is where the engraving, being able to read those would probably be nice. Alright, let's move. Oh. So it has different symbols. Okay. So, what's the symbol on this tombstone again? That doesn't seem to match up. Is there some kind of an indicator? Okay, so there's two symbols there.
I feel you, champ.
Like, holy hell. Like, what are we doing? Okay, so that symbol, alright, that's there. Alright, so there's that symbol and that symbol. So maybe one of each. So maybe this goes, put this one there, and then
They are lacking codex.
for real. And then okay. So yeah, give me a pickaxe. I'll So this one and there's this one that goes here maybe. Purely a guessing game at this point. You said you'll figure it out. Right, let me look at my thing here. Yeah, good. Okay. I mean, it is not telling me shit. What?
Dang it.
It's definitely not a magic compass. It doesn't tell me. Obviously, okay, so two of the symbols are... So maybe the first one is that and the second one's the eye-looking thing. I don't know. First one, second one. Oh! Something happened! Somebody farted! It shook the ground! Oh no!
Yeah, I'll let this game pass me.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I can't, like, no hate, GT, but I kind of figured that was coming. I had a pretty strong inclination that, yep, this is a golden threat passer right here. This is okay, it did something, but where did that happen? There was a bunch of, there was shaking, and there's... It sounded like something opened up, and everything shook around me, but where? What, like, what kind of... Like, this is a... oh boy. Like, I would have thought that maybe, like, a section in the ground opened up, right? And then there would have been stairs. You know? That would have been my guess. Like, oh, you just opened up a little tomb underground, right? But where? Don't see anything. Maybe it's below us? It's gotta be. Let's go back down and check it out. It definitely... Oh! You're a drone? I don't think so. No, I think he's full-on human. I think. Oh, maybe it opened the door down here. Ah, shoot. That was not smart. Yes, it did open the door. That's what it opened. It opened this door down here. Give me this. Can't unlock this yet, probably. Nope. Man, he takes some damage, and I got no health things. Alright, well...
To have a drone as a companion, I remember a blast reported this.
Right.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Right. Yeah, you're welcome, by the way. Holy crap, this guy's got... He's got knowledge, too.
I've been to some fucked up places around the world. But this place... redefines insanity.
Yeah, it'll test your patience. I'll say that right now. For sure.
He's rude, but I understand.
Some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something.
Yeah, well, he's in a bad way, so he's
really
probably
have to hate
irritated.
someone to keep going like that.
Looked like his eye got gouged out or something. Blasted.
That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played.
Yeah, I have no idea how big my part is. I'm playing right now.
They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, sure do feel like a guinea pig right now. Thank you.
Rats in a maze, man. Rats in a maze.
Yeah, I'm all of that. I'm a guinea pig. I'm a rat in a maze trying to navigate around because my guy can't hop or hurdle things. Sure don't understand that. Okay, so alright, cool. You know, it would have been cool, guy. A flashlight? Maybe from you, or can I just carry this? Can you let me pick this up and use this? Of course not. Of course not. And then this guy has nothing. He won't give me anything. He's good for nothing. So he might as well let me loot him. Of course you don't want to do that. Of course not. So now I'm going to go into this dark hallway with nothing. Can I take one of these and light it? Of course not. This game is called Of Course Not. That's what the game should be called. Of course not. That's what this game is. Take a look there. Alright, we have some lighting. Alright, good. Whoa. Chester. Whoa! Chester Cobblepot right here, everybody. He made a cameo. Where? We're going deeper and deeper the further we go. That's a Madonna song, by the way. Punch my face. Let's see. Okay, alright, okay. Whoa. It's like an underground cathedral. I feel like, what's his name in Face Off? Castor Troy when he's Sean Archer. It's like, when he walks into the little church area and stuff. Yeah, that movie is a classic to me. I don't care what anybody says. Alright, a lot of people left standing here. Lighting effects, look at the shadow. Look at that. Casting. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Move around, see if there's anything in the corner of the wall. Dungeon. Using a save point will conserve your progress. Should you be defeated in combat, you will return the last save point used. Okay? Upon defeat, your progress will be preserved regardless. This includes... Okay. Alright, okay. Okay. How about an automatic refresh on health, too? That'd be great. Okay. Yeah, GT says, yeah, I'm gonna let this one pass me by. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for checking this one out for me, Jay, because this is a... GT says, oh no, this is a no from me.
Grinning, squinting face.
This is a... Oh, look at, there's the manual save this. He's like, let me go ahead and get on that battlefield, and let me just say a big no thank you to this game right here. Oh my, cutscene. Looking like Aiden from Watch Dogs, Aiden Pierce. Yep. Oh yeah.
Hey, you okay?
You've had a gun this whole time, dude? Well, I suppose he hasn't really needed to use it until now. What the? Yeah, another timeline, yep. Trippy Main right here. This is Trippy Man. Yeah, way to use all your ammo, dipshit. Didn't you see on the first shot it didn't even phase him? So let's pump more bullets into him, see if it works. Good idea. This guy is not too bright. He can't climb, he can't... Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go, give me your drone, I want it. Whoa! Good shit. She dies and then I get all of her stuff. Yeah, let me have that. Okay, you slice some crystals there.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. There she goes. Yeah, take all of her gear. Bye-bye. He looks like a dork. He looks like a Dorcas Malorcas. Like an older version from the guy who's Bill and Ted. Yeah, cool. That's giving me, what the hell's that game with Norman Reedus? walking simulator. That attire is giving me that vibe.
Until now.
Doesn't have the power yet until now. Yeah, power. Wow, look at the sword that he gets it done now. Oh, he looks a lot cooler. He looks less like a dork. Okay. Alright, sweet. How do I, I don't know. Ooh. Don't know how to... I don't know how to swing the sword. What? Oh, there we go. There's blocking. Okay. Okay, that's blocked. R1 is blocked. Or L1 is blocked, rather. R1 does nothing. The L2 and R2 do nothing. There we go. Square. That's different. That is different. Square button attacks. That's different. That is. I'm not used to that. I wonder if there's going to be button remapping. If you can change that in the full game. So square strikes. Triangle does something. Whoa. It's like a charge attack. That's sick. Wham! Holding triangle is a charge attack. Circle is dodge. And then these bring up your... And then you can toggle a light. Sick. Okay. Alright. And then unlock drone. Cool. That's neat. And then you can put them back. Nice, I got a drone buddy. That's sick. Alright, can I seize my... Yes, I can. Seize weapon. Yes. I like stuff like that. Little nuances like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so... The game could get a little cooler. I'll say that. More puzzles, everybody. So what was it up on the surface? Fire, moon, I don't know. Process of elimination is what we're going to have to work with, maybe? I don't know. Alright, hold on. Let me see if there's something within the environment that maybe tells you. Interesting enemies, I'll say that. I'm going to be honest, first impressions, and now that I've spent a little bit of time with this, I'm somewhere in the middle. I don't hate the game, but I don't love it either. Making a strange weapon. Sword is pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie though. That's pretty sweet.
The settings remind me of Fallout.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a little bit. It's been a long time since I've Okay, so this energy, like little energy crystals. Okay. Of course, none of that would tell me. Looks like you can maybe level weapons at level 1, grade 1. Okay, so that there's a way you can level up some of your gear, and you can add glyphs. Add glyphs. Can I add? Oh, it's all locked. What about that bracelet I have? Where do I add that though? Not sure. Can I, maybe the drone, can that help me with puzzles? Let's see once. I don't do that. Now that I have the drone out, what does it do? Okay. Oh. Locked on target required. Dock drone. Okay, yeah. Not sure. Not seeing any type of indicator. I must have missed something somewhere where it kind of tells you what or gives you a hint at what the puzzle is. I want to say that fish thing is first. Something tells me. I know, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and then once you unlock it, then it starts playing a jammer from Earth, Wind, and Fire. That'd be sweet. Be like a little Easter egg. That'd be awesome. Yeah, who knows what this... Yeah, I'm never gonna figure this combo out. I mean, I'd have to get really lucky. See, this is where it can really test the player's patience. And, you know, you kind of want to say F it. Somewhere I missed something. I mean, it's somewhere in the environment. It had to have given me a clue or an indicator. Yeah, somewhere there's got to be... Whoa. Whoa. Sick. The first sinners are brought to the tower. So your drone reads stuff for you. Sick! That's cool. So all these scriptures I've been finding, your drone, you use your drone to do that. Nice. So the first, okay, maybe this is a thing on the puzzle. It said the first sinners were brought to the tower. So, okay, maybe tower, skull, and then something. Maybe that's the order. Thought I saw something. Oh yeah.
I knew you had it. I believe in you.
All right, give me that. Yes. First aid kit. Use currently. Yeah. Let me switch that. I don't want it to be the compass. But can I put that, or can I just use it from the menu here? I'll use that right now. Yeah, give me that. Ooh, I got 5 med kits. Can I use them? How do I... Man, how do I equip this to my thing? That it doesn't tell you. Hit X, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I should be able to put it in one of these slots, or one of these slots here. Yeah, this does not, the game definitely does not hold your hand. I'm going to tell you that right now. You got to figure shit out. And I'm getting no little tutorial things telling me. Instantly recover health. Great. I'd like to do that, please. Inspect, archive. Archive. Unarchive. Favorite. Okay. How do you equip that to your slots? Tutorials? Maybe it's in there. Oh, man, I don't know. Annoying. Yeah, that's a little annoying. The garden incoming attack, yeah. Can I crouch? And oh, you can't do that here, can you? You can dodge. Attack is square. Charge attack. Yeah, there's no crouching that I can tell. Whew. I'd say this is a pretty, not super steep, but there's definitely a medium learning curve with this game. And finally, the sinners will fall into fires of hell. Okay, so tower, skull, and fire. I think that's the order, GT.
Thinking face.
Endurance system. Health and stamina. Okay. Obviously, yeah. Health does not regenerate automatically. If health reaches 0, you're defeated. Okay, so let me replenish my health, yeah? How many enemies are in here? Just this one? I can take him then. They will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. Okay, so that's got to all be related to that twin-headed serpent. Okay, how do I get out of here? Which way to back out of here, please? Yeah, let's go this way. Is this the way? No. Which way is out? Okay, this way. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so tower, sinners, and flame. Ah, I thought that's what it was, but they also mentioned twin-headed serpent. Sinners, twin-headed serpent. I want to say this is the first one. The tower, twin-headed serpent, flame, maybe? There it is. There it is, GT. Oh boy.
Yes, sir.
Crazy symbolism here. Let's scan that.
You are the MF Truth JD.
Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent here, the wretched seven vermin shall be treated unto the flame pits. Okay. Thank you, GT. I appreciate that, man. Okay, can't go there. That painting is telling a story there. Form sidestep. Okay. Let's see if we can use our drone to attack here. Let's try it. Whoa! We'll get him. How do I make the drone lock on? Gotta go get him. Go get him. Drone's not helping me. Nope. I don't know, the drone may have irritated the enemy, maybe, so maybe that helped a little bit. And he was trying to swat the drone, and then maybe, I don't know. These environments, those dungeons, and nuts. All of a sudden, a hand comes up through the grate and grabs my ankle. No! No! Looked like there was a ladder there, maybe, to climb? No? Oh, yeah. And there's an opening right here. Check that ladder first. Another ladder. This item can be equipped in the loadout tab of the data pad. Okay. Instantly gain limbic energy. Okay. Another opening. Let's get our light back up here just in case. Can't loot any chests in these games these days. Can't do that here. You're not allowed to do that here. Should we try and go up, or do we keep exploring this area? We keep exploring because there's something on my far left over there. I saw it. How we doing? Prison guard journal. Now, this might be like a futuristic thing. This is how people write in the future, I guess. Oh. Alright, cool. Okay. Checked every area here, I think. Let's climb up. Go this way first.
It's like a massive maze.
For real. Oh my. Okay, drone, you gonna help me this time, or? There's a way that you have to lock on somehow, or something. Lock on, how? Flashlight. Lock onto him. The drone does not. Sure don't know why the drone doesn't do anything there. Should attack him or shoot something at him. Maybe that's an upgrade. Maybe you gotta put attachments. Every action you perform in combat has stamina cost, obviously. Stamina reaches 0, you enter into an exhausted state. Okay, that makes sense. While exhausted, exposing your stamina will gonna... Right, got it. Ooh, he actually grabbed me. Okay. Holy smokes. Not yet. Sure wish I knew how to use my med packs. I got 5 of them. I should be able to use one right now, please. I'd appreciate it. Give me that. Dang, what's this thing? Sure wish I knew how to equip various things too.
What happens when you click L3 or R3?
Good question. I'll try that again. I think nothing, but I thought that like one of the analog sticks, if you press down, it would like lock on, but I don't know. Okay, so add glyphs. Can't add anything to it yet.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, so no relevant items. No relevant item. Okay, here I can equip one of these, yeah? Alright. Defensive gear, yes. Okay. So I added some gear, figured that out finally. Gee whiz. On my face. Usable items. Alright. Here. Whew. That's how you do it. This thing. Single-use item. Solely absorbs and stores limerick, which is some type of an energy, and instantly discharges all stored on contact with one. Treasure hint. Found deep in the forest. Neat. Okay. What happens? So I'm pushing down the left analog stick, and that might be for combat locking on because it's not doing anything else. Yeah, they're not doing anything. So maybe in combat that helps. Yep. Because I just hit it and he like switches. I'm assuming that's going to be a combat thing. Alright, now that I did that, now can I... Yes, let's use a med kit. Boom. Okay. We're learning, we're figuring a few things out here finally, gee whiz. So far this drone is only good for reading crap. Oh, good job. Oh, we just wasted some of our med kit. Alright, there was an opening somewhere down here, I thought. Not here. There was another one. One of these gates I thought was open. Oh yeah, here we go. Should probably get our flashlight back on. Okay. And that's nothing, it's just a... Okay. What I don't know is, do you keep going up? Is there another level or not? The prompts sometimes don't respond right away either. That's a little annoying. Like, you've got to be right on it sometimes for the prompt to be recognized. Yeah, I thought there was another ladder. Yeah, I thought there was another ladder to go up another level, yeah? Am I losing my brain or what? There we go. Yeah, apparently there is not another level beyond this, looks like. So, just making sure I didn't miss anything up here.
JD, you are meant for games like this. It seems natural how solving PC's puzzles.
You know, when I was younger, I was quite the fan of the Resident Evil games, I'll be honest. I enjoyed them, and they made you think, and I kind of liked them. So I do appreciate games that make you think a little bit. However, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because getting older, I get a little irritated, because then I think to myself, why am I putting myself through this? Why am I playing this when I could be playing, you know, this game or that game, you know? Save, okay.
The part of the brain you're using I use at work, lol.
Yeah, see, yeah. We all have it. It's just we don't always apply it the best way we could. Maybe is one way of describing it. It'd be cool if you could add like glowing effects, like for cosmetic to your sword. That'd be sweet. I mean, it kind of does already glow a little bit. Hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. When these particles into a solid ring and the bar hood flashes white, you can activate the healing pulse ability. Huh. Healing pulse ability. Particles will disappear if you wait too long. R1 healing pulse. Interesting. Let's try that super strike. I get him? Oh no. Yeah, I keep forgetting about a camera lock on. I'm sure that's a thing, I just keep missing it. That can be a dead giveaway too. Usually if there's a manual save somewhere nearby, that means the game is telling you, hey, you might want to save here because some shit's going to go down. That's usually a... I wish there was like a stealth strike. That'd be sick. That's another reason why I love shadows as much as I do. I love that it lets you play stealthy with Naue. It's awesome. It almost feels like cheating, but I like it.
Facts.
Yeah, you can't do a crouch walk in here. That kind of sucks. Oh, I missed. I mean, did that even do anything? What is with this? Wham! 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 There we go. You gotta charge it twice. You gotta let it do its thing twice. And then it takes that white bar. It uses that white bar for that. Then the question is, how do you refill that? Is it with these things? Did that little orb refill it? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know how you regain that white bar. That's your that's like a power up type of thing. Yeah. Yeah, I can't say I dislike the game. It's kind of a weird thing right now. I don't know about it. I don't know. I like it and I don't. It's a 50-50 game for me. Has it, because there's so many other ones coming out, is it one that, oh, it's a day one, I can't wait to get it? No, that I can say. I'm in no hurry to buy this game. I'll say that. But it's a game that, I will say, if there weren't other games coming, like Ghost of Yotei and Arc Raiders and stuff, if those games were not on the horizon anytime soon, then I'd be more inclined to buy this. That I will say. So, okay, this...
So you got what they say nowadays, it's mixed reviews.
So you got what they say nowadays. Oh, nowadays. Yeah, it's mixed. It's mixed. Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays. I figured that's what... Let me, can I equip that? Where do I equip... Because I'm going to assume that this thing that I found again, I'm going to assume that replenishes that white bar. Yeah, trust me, I know. The struggle is real. Boom. Okay, this thing. Alright. I'm going to assume that this refills that white bar. I should have just, yeah. Boom. Yep, that's the limbic, as they call it. It's like a power replenish. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate the game. I don't hate it. It's just it's a matter of figuring stuff out, and you definitely have to exercise a certain amount of patience with a game like this. And you have to get used to, like, oh, your guy's not entirely badass, meaning he can't just scale walls, Spider-Man around, he can't have super jumps over things, and like Naue, for example, how she's super nimble and limber, how she can just roll over things and jump all the time. And this guy does not do that, at least so far, and I don't see it happening. It's not that kind of game.
What's your score since you've been playing over an hour?
Okay, so it's been over an hour. That's a good question. Just like you were basing Battlefield 6 as a demo or a beta, right? Which they're saying beta, but they say that so they can still test some stuff. But reality is, it's a sliver of the full game. It is. and then they can make adjustments. This here, again, demo, as they call it, but it's a sliver of the game nonetheless. So based on that, and based on my experiences here, hands-on playing it, I'll give it I think I would give it a 7 out of 10. Based on the type of game it is. A high 6 to a 7. That's where I would put it, factoring everything in. Tandem can be challenging in these situations. Using your drone's distractibility can be helpful. Okay, so yeah, send drone to distract. Finally, geez. The drone can be commanded to... Okay, so how do you lock on? You gotta... Finally, okay. So the more you play, the more things become available and okay, alright. When the distraction ability ends for any reason, the drone will return to your side. Okay, good. How do... Locking on, no, that's... I gotta figure out how to do that. On C's weapon, okay. Does R3 lock on, or L3? Locked on, target required. Shit. Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure this out right now. Is why I'm trying to tell you. No. How do I lock on? No, it's not. Yep, this is not going to be nice. Now I'm stuck. I can't roll out of the way. What button locks on? Shit. Give me that. Don't follow me up here, guys. I gotta figure out what button locks. The analog stick, you would think one of them would be it, and they don't seem to be doing anything. X, maybe? I gathered some shit here. F off, please. Why won't my drone come out? Unlock drone, please. Okay, lock on now. Lock on to somebody, will you? Oh, it's not working. This is... Oh my god. Stupid, man. I don't know. Stamina. Holy shit. Locking on would be huge right now. Damn, dude.
Obviously, you didn't die. Concentrate and start over.
Okay. Well, that's one good thing about dying. It replenishes everything. So, that's good. However... locking on an enemy, it's not... This does not tell you. I feel like I've hit every button. I'm doing something wrong with the locking system. Oh, don't tell me I gotta do all of this again. Please don't tell me that I have to... Yeah, don't make me have to gather the same loot. Okay. Okay, so he reanimated or something. What is the locking? Jesus. I'm gonna have to keep toying with this to find what the locking is. That's block. Strike, dodge.
Blue white eyes.
X does not. X does not seem to be locking on. Yeah, the drone will not attack unless you lock on, which I have no idea what that is. Hold on. This is really eating me alive right now. Somebody, somewhere in here, it's got a charge, attack, perform regular attack. Okay, fine. How do you lock on? Okay. Difficulty settings, endurance. Okay. Equipping weapons. Equipping glyphs. Guard, L1, that's healing pulse. Got that. Interaction combat. Linked enemies. Whoa. Enemy parry. Can be parried by using guard. Changes color. Man, that's gonna take some practice. Stamina, got it. Switch weapons. Target lock. R3 to lock on to the enemy at the center of the screen. I was hitting that. Do you have to hold it down, or is it a long press, or what? I figured it was one of the analog sticks, but I feel like they're lying. Okay, lock.
I knew it.
I'm doing long press on R3 right now, and nothing's happening. There it is. You gotta quickly tap it. Jeez! Punch my face, I told you. How many times did I tell you? That's huge. That is... Nobody listens when I tell them. That is huge. The drone actually, like, encompasses the enemy. Oh, man. I kept hitting. What kind of junk is this? Heirloom. Place item. Doesn't go here. So whatever goes in these pendants here, I don't have it yet. Okay. More pieces to find. Yeah, this definitely takes you back to the, like, Takes you back to the old school, because I'm an old fool who's so cool. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's save here. Can I save? Now, where do you find those items, I wonder? Sure, I was gonna say, for a second, I'm like, is the game, like, is it working against me? It's not doing it, or... Alright, I'm gonna assume that I have to keep going this way to progress, and hopefully find whatever gets placed in those wheels. Some attacks can be parried by using guard at the right moment, just as the enemy changes color. Let's watch this. So when he turns red, maybe. But I thought if he's turning red, that means he'd scratch you. Interesting. You can use to deal more damage. Dang. Rolling out here. Go get him. The lock-on worked beautifully. Go get him. Sure didn't do any parrying there, but that's all right. Oh, yes.
The more you progress, the more your character does best.
Yeah, and that should be for any game, you know. The more you learn, the better your character should get, the more things you obtain. Especially RPGs, it's kind of, you know, part of the bread and butter, you know. Let's see. Strip there as benefits and... Okay. Not sure how much that knowledge is going to help me there on that scripture, but... I will say, after playing it, the game isn't exactly what I thought, but this is just a sliver of it, and that could change in the full game, maybe, but... I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'll say that. But there's definitely a learning curve. I suck at parrying, I'll say that. I'm still trying to figure that, get the timing on that. You're usually pretty good with stuff like that, GP. But that drone was huge. Kept one occupied for a bit while I took the other guy out. It's pretty cool now that I've got that figured out. Not real sure yet what those little orbs do that I collect. Yeah, right. Shit, I keep hitting the wrong button.
Yeah, I noticed it made a great improvement. Love your combat.
Ah. Okay. You got to be quick. I noticed too when that white orb is around me. If I can tap R1 quick, it'll replenish a little bit of my stamina. I think it is. Okay, there's one pendant. That's for that door down there. Remember? That's one, guaranteed. Okay, so we found one. That's one pendant. That looks like it's going to be our way to go here. Oh, there's a oh, never mind. Okay, just checking everything out. What was that? Oh my. That one's different. Whoa, that's not very nice looking. Whoa, that's gonna be a problem maybe. I was gonna say. We better use a med kit here. Awesome. It pays to play smart. Use the abilities that you have. Oh boy. What's this? Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound from neck to ankle. They must be shackled. Yeah, great. This game is pretty unique. That's one thing I'll give it. It's definitely unique. Yeah, but I need that other pendant. I don't even know if I should be going out here. Because I need that other, hopefully it lets me back in. I only found one pendant. I need another one. What is this? Drone bypass. Drone cooldowns. Built-in safety protocols and advanced logic modules. Some kind of a consumable for your drone. Dang. Key. Ooh, that's gonna open up that vehicle back by dude. Yep. This should open up the back of that vehicle. Uh-huh. Yep, the APC vehicle or whatever. Yeah. But I only found one pendant. Oh, wow. Interesting. Good deed started. So that's going to be a quest. Somebody's probably going to ask for that. Oh, man. I hope I can go back down there because I didn't find everything. See? You can't just hop those rocks. You have to navigate around, see? Oh boy. That's one thing that's kind of... But again, that old school feel. That's how it worked. Silent Hill and shit like that, you couldn't... You had to... And a lot of the time, well... Basic meal, alright. Another med kit, yes, I will take that. Thank you. You had to navigate around and then come back to areas that you'd previously been to.
Right.
That's kind of the old school. Alright, drone, do your thing. You'll often face two enemies linked together by a umbilical cord. This is known as a... Oh man. To defeat this pair, you must kill the Hollow Walker. The humanoid. However, the Hollow Walker cannot be damaged as long as the haze is still present. Oh, really? Reducing the haze's health to 0 will cause it to retreat into the Hollow Walker, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. Oh man, just when I thought I was starting to be like, yeah, I got this, the game says, ha, think again. I'm probably gonna get my ass whooped here. Dude. Woo.
Time the rematch.
Woo. Level up on the sword, level up. That was some bob and weave shit right there. Woo, I can't believe I did that. And yes, I am playing this on normal. Rematch, he says. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh my. Did not expect that. Oh boy, oh boy.
Is this on PS5 Pro?
This is on base PS5. Woo! He-Man! by the power of Grayskull. My drone Granger and I. What do you know about that? Yes, this is on the base PS5. This is not a PS5 Pro. Still not sure what these little orbs do. These little shards. One down there. We'll get him. Sick. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ooh, this is not a... It says advanced med kit, small. The combat, although not as, obviously not as nimble as, say, Noway, for example. The combat feels, I mean, it feels good. That charge up moment in your controller, there's a little feedback in it. Man, does that feel good. And this, you, in the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie Predator, you are one ugly mother. Oh, this thing has got mad health too. Look at that. We might die here, folks. We might die. Miss. Oh boy. I can't move, I'm stuck. Target that thing. Why won't the drone target that thing? Target that thing. What in the heck? So the...
Obviously you didn't die. Concentrate and start over.
So he won't target that crystallized orb thing or whatever. Oh, these guys, they're gonna respawn over here?
HHMMM. Yes, sir. Is this on PS5 Pro? Right on. How's your score changed a bit or still the same?
I would still give it a 7. I would still, it's holding a solid 7. Yep. So, if you were looking at like the IGN scale, a 7 is considered good. Yeah. And these things... Oh man, I put some big boy damage on that one. Ah, yeah, right. There's some little nuances here to the combat that I still have to learn. But you got to be quick. The parrying and the dodging, and sometimes the camera can work against you. Oop. Making sure I didn't miss anything in the trenches. All right. Awesome. Yeah, right. Interesting.
The enemy counterparts on this game is unique.
Yes. Yep. There are a couple of things that this game is doing that is very unique. I will say that. Again, I don't know if I'm going the right way or... There's the other pendant, or medallion. Alright. That's going to open up that door down there. Now we got to get back down there, that's the thing. This is where I found the med kit before. Oh geez. Now enemies are spawning in all these areas now. Holy smokes. So, I think this is... Where's the guy with the truck? Okay, there's the chimes from before. I'm just backtracking everywhere. Oh shit, I'm probably doing this all wrong. Oh boy, oh boy. I heard some enemies. Oh man. Ah! This is... Time Loop Guardian. Well, at least I'm getting some good combat practice, at least. That's one good thing. You know, despite being in closed areas, I find myself getting confused and lost. Yeah, I wish when you brought up your compass, it actually, like, gave you, like, a waypoint or something. Oh, there's something up there. Look at that. I feel like that's the same spot where I found the other shit. Now it's something else spawned there, or what? Yeah, and I could have sworn it was right up there, the yellow rocks. I missed what you said, GT, sorry. There's a, the comments are recycling, and then they show up on the screen, and I don't. Alright, well, whatever was up there with that's yellow rocks now, I'm not going to worry about it. I just got to figure out how to get back.
I understand.
I'm just trying to see if, like, you can mark an area, and then it'll, like, mark the guy and it'll take me back to him, maybe? The golden watch. That's that watch I found. That's going to be... Somebody's going to want that. And then there's the key to the truck. Ooh, that's a different weapon that I picked up here. Twin axes, by the way. So different options with combat there too, that's always good. Yeah, I was hoping there was a way that you could mark and then use your compass and it would be highlighted here somewhere in the compass and navigate. But apparently not, unless that's something I'm missing. Oh, wow. Oh my. There's the truck. We'll get him. Sure like finding loot. Alright, let's see if we can, if that key will work now for the truck. Yes! Give me something good. What the hell's going on here? Whoa! Did not expect this. It's like a little hub. What in the hell? Navigation computer. There's the map. Holy smokes. No. This is the map, GT. Are you seeing this?
Damn it. It's an open world.
Yeah, it's being described as semi-open world, but this just this made things quite interesting. Okay, there's the forest the guy was talking about. That's where I'm at. Yeah, that's me. This is where we're at here. Yeah. All right, cool. And then the marshes. Zooming. So you can zoom in pretty far. Holy crap, what is this? Just got a little more intense, I'm gonna be honest. Again, a lot of portions are pretty linear and you gotta navigate around, but that's why they say it's semi-open world, and that makes sense. And you got all these little icons, who knows what these mean? Wow. Toggle info, by the way. So if you go over something, what is it? It's not doing anything. What about over here? I'm sure this is going to be something that's going to be more in depth in the full game. Because this is just the demo, it's not letting me you know, get a full readout on everything there. Or maybe you have to find stuff first. What do we got here? Open data pad, which you can do anytime. That's no big deal. Interesting way of doing this. I'll say that. Again, they're not breaking the mold per se, but they are making a valiant effort to do things a little bit differently, and I have to applaud them for that. And look at the map is on the wall there. I can't fully like pan all the way around, which is weird. And I don't know if that's a demo thing or if that's how it's going to be. I'd like to look more to my right here and then look at the full map that's on the wall, but it's not letting me. Interesting. Very interesting. And that tells me that these vehicles are going to be scattered throughout the world so that you can do stuff in them, probably. I kind of like that. I'm assuming this is the guy we were talking to and he's now crushed. Or is this a different truck?
Yes, sir.
Maybe it's a different truck. Maybe this is not the same area. No, it's got to be because the door was up here, right? Oh, this might be a similar but different area, maybe. I don't know. See what I mean? How you get confused when everything's looking the same, GT, in this a little bit? Let's just climb up here and see what happens. I thought for sure this is the same area, no? But, yeah, because now all those boulders fell down and they're blocking the door. Arcadia, man. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Arcadia. Yeah, this is the same area. It's just, now we can scan this, though.
Salute JD.
Fort Mott, this is called. Okay. Salute to you, Arcadia. Appreciate you stopping in here, man. That's awesome. All glory to our exalted queen. Yeah, this is a very interesting game. GT Arcadia. I don't hate the game. I kind of dig it, but at the same time, this isn't something I would rush out to buy.
I downloaded but not played. I've been drinking and cigaring. Some good
Okay.
mojitos.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Good for you, man.
Echo Arcadia minus 831.
Beautiful. Getting some stogies in, beverage. Good for you, dude. You gotta love that. I like having, you know what I like doing? Oh, I like having, I have this blackberry whiskey that I like, and it's called Starlight Blackberry Whiskey. I think it's made in the Indiana area. And it is higher proof than Crown Royal Blackberry. It is also cheaper and smoother. So it's W's across the board. And it's higher proof than Crown. But it's so smooth and good. What I like doing is I mix it with the lemonade of your choice, like say whatever brand lemonade you like Simply Lemonade, for example. I mix it with that, and then I pair that with a cigar. Oh, so good. So good. Especially after a meal.
A good whiskey and a cigar, thumbs up, 100.
Oh, it's beautiful. The blackberry with lemonade, and then obviously after you eat. Especially if you have some meat, like if you have barbecue chicken or a good steak, and then you have the blackberry whiskey with a cigar. Oh, pure bliss, man. Pure bliss. And then when it's nice outside, sit outside after you eat and have that. Oh, you just, anything that's irritating you or anything that's irritating you or you got things on your mind, it takes you away from that. Even for a little bit, it's relaxing. It's good, but you got to have a full stomach. You got to, especially if you have good meat first. Oh, it hits so good. Yeah, Arcadia, I definitely recommend trying this out, especially being a free demo. Again, my assessment is...
So it's been a good day.
Oh, heat wave, yeah. It's been warm out here too, dude. We've actually had some flooding. Various parts around me. We've gotten more flooding than we've seen in years. Like people have had to get bailed out on boats and shit. It's crazy. Not so much by me, but neighboring cities. A lot of Milwaukee, primarily. Closer to Milwaukee. So they even had to shut the state fair down. They had to close it early, end it early because of the flooding. Crazy. Yeah, I dig this game. I don't know that I love it. As I said before, if there weren't other games on the horizon coming out, I'd probably pull the trigger on it and get it.
Heat wave and we already had our flood.
Okay. Yeah, I know Texas and various
Just
parts.
drops from the sky, it ain't natural no more.
Dude, and I don't want to sound like a tinfoil head over here, okay? But there's just been a lot of bizarro shit going on, and even with our weather system, where you kind of got to ask, hey, is there more than meets the eye here? Is there shit being orchestrated that was never really a thing before, but now they're doing it for whatever? You don't want to be one of those guys that constantly, everything's a conspiracy and everything's a mirage and everything's this, that. But sometimes if you just open up your eyes a little bit and you look around, you can't help but wonder. You can't help but say to yourself, this seems a little effed up. Seems like there's a little more to it than what they're leading on, or somebody's puppeteering shit, you know what I mean? Scary shit to think about, but... What is this? We missed this before, huh? Another little... GT, this, and again, we were over here before, and I completely missed this. So in order to open up this door here, it looks like I'm going to have to find more items. This definitely gives you like Silent Hill, Resident Evil vibes, with obviously a better engine and better graphics. Because now that's another area.
I think I will like this game. It's on my wish list.
Yeah.
Right.
If you like games that make you think, if you like games that have puzzles and make you think, yeah, you're gonna love this, Arcadia. You are going to absolutely love this. It is semi-open world. There are some paths that are linear, and you have to navigate around and work your way around, because you can't just jump over things and hurl everything, and that's by design. Like this gate here, I can't open this. I can't jump around it. I don't know if there's going to be a key or if this is where the map gets cut off. I don't know. Again, being a demo, there might be certain areas that are cut off, restricted, because it's just a sliver of the game. But in some areas, this game is not what I expected. But it's... You dummies. They're all too stupid. Four Eyes guy's probably too blind to see the red boulder. All the way up the hill. Okay, so that's a different one. There's going to be a red boulder somewhere up the hill.
demo
But
and you've been on it for 2 hours goes to show is pretty lengthy too.
yep, this and again, there's going to be people that tell you, "Oh, it's too short," or "It's not." No, remember those people that say the games are too short and too whatever. It's because they're just rushing through it. They're burning through it. They're not enjoying it. They're not taking their time with it. They're not getting all of what's meant to be gotten out of the game. So, and I guarantee you there's going to be people that say, "Oh, the game was too short," or "It doesn't have this or that." It's because they're not playing it the way it's intended to be played. That's just my take on it. And I'm at a point now where I don't know exactly where I should go, how I should head back. The navigation in this game is challenging in itself, because you don't have guidances, you don't have things telling you where to go, you know what I mean? And yeah, you have a compass, like I've got my compass right here, but it's not, it's not pointing out direction for me. Oh, shit. There is a map, but it's not in the traditional sense. For example, I'll bring up my tablet here. As you can see, it doesn't give you the layout of the map. In order to get a layout of the map, you literally have to go into one of these trucks, and then that's where you get your map. That's where you get to see where you're... So this game handles things very differently. So, okay, so this truck here, right? I couldn't just enter it. I had to find a key. You literally had to find a key, and then once you find the key, then you can open up some of these trucks. And then it goes into the cutscene here. And it's like a little control center. And then when you scan over here, boom, navigation. Here's the map. This is how you get the map. And then zooming in, look at that. Look at that. And I have no idea what all these little X's mean. All these little locations, right? I'm sure you can go to all of these. But again, the great thing about it is this game does not hold your hand, Arcadia. Not that I'm seeing, and I'm playing this on normal, okay? It's not telling you exactly where to go, telling you exactly what to do. Like, you literally have to just wing it and talk to NPCs and get your information that way, and then... Yeah, it's a very different style. Again, they might not be the first to do it, but the way that they're doing it is unique, very unique. So for that, that's a huge selling point of the game. I'll say that. Yeah, this game is going to sell for roughly around $60, give or take. Players will get their money's worth out of it if they play it the way it's intended to be played. Take your time with it, soak it in, explore, learn. And yeah, it'll be... I can say this game will be well worth the price tag. Well worth it. No question. For me personally, I just can't say it's one that I would buy right away because there's so many other games coming out. Oh my. Let's see.
this for $40, but it holds your hand.
Ah. Shoot, stamina. Woo. I missed your comment on the Mafia there. You said it looks good. Yeah, I was watching Dr. D stream it, and yeah, it looks great. Great storytelling. But it's definitely a game that plays kind of on rails. Meaning you're along for the story. It's not really full open world. It's definitely more of a linear title, but it's a good game. I can tell it's a good game. I just...
Yeah, Mafia Old Country Black Friday sales, it's short for me.
Yeah. GT called that one, yeah. That charge up is sick, man. What in the hell is this place? Whoa.
I can feel the love in Mafia Graphite, but open world is better.
Right. I agree. Look at this giant hoo-hoo. And I know I missed some stuff back there because I've got those pendants, but I can't remember how to get back to where get back inside to use those pendants. Look at this joint. Holy jeez. Oh! Not doing any damage at all, actually. Oh, I'm gonna die big time. Yep, this is not gonna end well. Yeah, this is, it's kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. But this thing is gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Go get him. Why isn't the drone attacking? The drone's not attacking anybody. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, so saving is important. Again, this is how you save, Arcadia. You'll find these in the world. And now you can travel back to that truck where the map is. That's how you save. You can't just hit the button and then save like in a lot of other games. And then wherever you last saved, that's where it's going to bring you back. So. But the nice thing is after you die, everything is replenished, your health and stamina. So that's kind of a cool thing. Travel to the truck. Yeah, I have no idea how to get back into that area now. I probably have to find more pendants to open that other door. See, this game is it's a whirlwind of finding things that you need in order to get into certain areas. Let me just check that map again quick. Just to see. Okay, so you can skip cutscenes, that's good. What would be cool, and I'm not seeing, and maybe it's not an option in the demo, and maybe it's just not an option at all. But I would love to be able to at least ping an area on the map, like boop, like mark somewhere where I want to go, and then my compass will at least point that out when I bring my compass up. You have to bring up the compass and then it'll tell you, but that doesn't appear to be a thing here.
Ping would be good.
Yeah, and I'm not seeing an option for that, unfortunately. Somewhere around here, I got into this lower caverns, the underground caverns and shit, and I found some pendants that I know where they're going to be used, but I can't remember how to get back down there now. And I don't know if that's because... You'll see what I mean. I don't know if it's because those boulders now fell and collapsed, so I can't get back in the same way I came. Right here. There was a door here, but all these rocks fell, and now you can't go in that way anymore. And I'm wondering if the only way to get in now is up here, but now you have to find other things to open this door. So oh, it wasn't back here. It was somewhere over here. Ah. See? And just like that, I'm already confused. Oh, shit, how embarrassing. But there was like an area that... Maybe it wasn't up here after all. I don't know, GT remembers. We were...
Trickery rolling on the floor laughing.
No, I'm tricking myself. That's the problem. I might as well be out on the corner just tricking. Because this was happening to me. I can't do anything right half the time. This is somewhere there was like a gate that I hadn't, or an opening rather, that I hadn't seen. Okay, this guy's trying to break his ankle. There we go. I was gonna say go down. Yeah, somewhere in the area here there was like a gate that or a doorway, and I don't know now. Yeah, this game is it up here? Here. This is it. This might be my way in to what's blocked now. But if you notice, there's two openings here, and I don't have anything to put in there. So you've got to find, just like old school games, right? You got to find the right pieces to the puzzle. Oh, this is, it can drive you nuts a little bit. A little bit. Surprised no enemies have spawned yet. Ah, yes, this place. Let's try this once more here. Oh! That was sick. That's the first time I've done that. Stop. Damn. Oh, so close. But that was the first time I did that little fatality type animation. That was sick. Again, you've got to be quick with the button prompts. You've got to be quick. With parrying and then getting the quick time type events. Got to be a little quick. Yeah, that's, yeah, this is, I'd give this so far, for me, between a 7 and 7.5. That's where we're at, based on the demo. Would I recommend it? If you're a fan of the style of game, where there's puzzle solving and a certain amount of patience, there's almost a little bit of the, what do you call, Souls-like games with the combat. There's a little... It feels a little bit like that. It's not to say that it is a Souls-like game, because it isn't. But the combat, I could see, kind of feels like it a little bit. So, again, this is...
I think it charges powers to attack the red boss. Do you think this new IP will make a mark for itself or another Concord?
I definitely no. This is not another Concord. No way. That I can pretty much guarantee it won't be. This is not going to be a game that is viewed in that respect. However, do I see this game turning into a franchise, like say the Horizon games, or I don't want to say Last of Us, because there's only 2 of those, but...
Lol, it's not Concord rolling on the floor.
No, it's definitely not a Concord case here. But I also can't say that it's going to become like, what would be a better comparison? Uncharted. There's been quite a few Uncharted titles, right? So I don't know that this would be an IP that would have several games like Hell is Us 2 and 3. Could I see it going that way? Yes. But I can't definitively say that, yeah, it's definitely going to have its sequels. That's all going to depend on the success. I think once word gets out about this game, and now that there's a demo where more people have access to it and can try hands-on, I think it'll do well. I really do. I think it'll do well. But this is a certain genre that not everybody is going to like. There's going to be a lot of younger gamers
6 is the NXT Concord alien.
Listen to Arcadia. Arcadia, you wrong for that. I think there's going to be a lot of younger gamers that try this and say absolutely not. Yeah. I think this will appeal to older gamers. The Fortnite crowds, they might not like this. I could be wrong, but I don't think they're going to have patience for this. I just don't.
Lowell Arcadia 831.
Yeah, this is, and for those younger people that have no patience, they're going to be scouring the internet and YouTube, getting all the secrets and getting all of the, you know, so they know how to do things and where to go to find things.
Think the DR will try this?
Ooh, that is a very good question. That is a very good question. He's going to need people in his stream to tell him about it. Being that it's a demo, I could see him trying this on stream. Yes. Is this the full game? Will he get this and then play it? No. No way. It's just my prediction. My guess is that Dr. Disrespect, this would not be a single player game that he would play on stream. The demo he might try a little bit on stream, maybe. But this isn't one that he's going to be like, because he does play single player games, like Mafia, for example. But this is not going to be one that he runs out. Yeah, no. No way. It'd be cool. I'd love to see him get pissed. But yeah, no. Then again, he did spend a significant amount of time with Elden Ring. So, to be fair, it's kind of a toss-up. But if I had to put a guess on it, I would say this is not something that Dr. D would get and play. At least not right away. Not now.
If they don't play him, it's because they can't.
Yeah. And I'll admit that. I'll be one of the first to admit that I'm one of those guys that if I struggle with a game too much, I'm out. And Elden Ring was definitely one of those games for me, unfortunately. I gave it a chance, and I just realized very quickly that it wasn't for me. This, on the other hand, I would stick with this. I wouldn't give up if I had it. I bought Elden Ring, by the way, and I played it for what, 2-3 hours, and was like, nope, not for me. I submit. This one, though, yeah, I like it. I would like it enough to buy it. It's just right now the timing's not great. The budget is tight, and there's far too many other games coming. Night Rain's still hella good. Okay, that was the DLC for Elden Ring, right? Yeah. Another puzzle, potentially? Okay. Whatever goes here, I don't have. So that's going to be another item that I have to find to insert here. And I do not have it. Yep. Oh, this game is,
Ring 2 hours, man, try again, fam, try again.
Right. That is one of those games, like, if you fail, you know, keep trying. But I just didn't have the patience for it. And again, I'm not one of these guys that, oh, it's trash, the game's trash, it sucks, it's blah, blah, blah. No, I see the appeal, and I see it's a great game. And it was fun watching Dr. D play it and seeing him enjoy it. But it's just, for me, the gameplay style. I wasn't enjoying it. Just, I had to tap out on that one, to be honest. But at least I'm honest. And again, this game.
Genre over 8,000 hours.
Oh yeah, you can put a lot of time in Souls-like games. That's the beauty of those games too. If you have that kind of tenacity where you can keep playing it and fight your way through it, you get your money's worth out of those games. You do.
Honesty is always best.
You get your bang for your buck out of those games. And this game here, $60. You get your money's worth out of it. Absolutely. I can tell you that right now. But it's like the market right now, what's coming and considering my budget, I just can't run right out and get this right away. I have to wait. And wait for Arc Raiders and maybe Battlefield 6 for me. Yeah. Oh, you got that off, Arcadia. You got that off. You go ahead. You go ahead and yeah. I like you. You go ahead. Yeah. Well. Built different. Yeah. Built different. But Ford's an American company, and they use that slogan too. Built different. So there you go. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. That game is going to bring frustration and fun at the same time. That's going to be another one. But I really enjoyed the beta of that, and I can see myself putting time into that, where the grind feels worth it, and the unpredictability. And it's a great streaming game. The proximity chat, the unpredictability. Most of the time, other players are going to be jerks. But there's a chance it could be cool too. You never know. And you never know what you're going to find, what you're going to need to grind and build up your base and do whatever. I love it. Great for streaming, great for interacting. Yeah, that's also coming in October. So you got Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, and Ghost of Yotei. All three of those titles. The only one I'm a little on the fence is Battlefield 6, but I know I want Ghost of Yotei and I know I want Arc Raiders. And I do want Battlefield 6, I just don't know if it's going to be right away. But yeah, there's a lot of these games, it adds up. It adds up. But all very good games for different, all in October, man. Yeah. Oh, I do too. I have pure faith. And it's not going to be long, and we're going to be playing again, GT, Thursday. Thursday, they're going to open up the beta again. And they did say that they're adding another mode and another map. And they also confirmed, I don't know if you read this.
6 needs fine-tuning.
Yeah, and they will. They'll get it. They'll tweak it. That's what GT's talking about, faith. They did say bigger maps are in the full game. Like, bigger maps. So people had their concerns, like, oh, all these maps are too small. And they said, nope, we've got bigger maps in the full game. So.
I like the F6, it's good.
Yeah, watching the trailers, I'm like, man, this could be sick. And then actually playing it, I'm like, okay, the hype is delivered. Believe the hype. It's definitely good. And it's only going to get better over time. But guaranteed they're going to stay on top of it. And they'll make it better. They'll tweak things and adjust. And listen to their community, unlike, crap on demand, COD. Yeah. See what they did there?
I was playing Medic for GT Assault. Great fun.
Yeah. And that's the one thing that really sets Battlefield apart. You feel like you're helping out. Even if you're not this Rambo where you're going around getting all your kills and racking up your kill streaks, that game, you can still feel like you've contributed and get a lot of points just by helping out teammates, by supplying stuff and being a medic or whatever, repairing a vehicle. I love that. Because for guys like me that aren't always the quickest on the draw, I still feel like, man, I'm getting hella points because I'm doing this or that, you know? I love that. And I always try to play the objective, even if I suck. I'm not somebody that's just wandering around trying to get kills. I always try to play the objective. I've got a clip I haven't uploaded yet that when I first jumped in, like when I first jumped in at around 3 in the morning when it opened up. I didn't upload it yet. Okay. We're back to this guy, GT, with me aimlessly wandering around here. Let's see if he's got anything else different to say.
You startled me. I thought you were one of those soldiers. It's not a bad idea to dress up like one of them.
Oh yeah, see, because my attire's changed now, he actually recognized that. He recognized that I was in different clothing. That's cool.
I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Joa. You seem to have a purpose. Sadly, Hadia will suck it dry.
I would have chosen other words, but okay. So, more dialogue options have opened up.
Don't want aged on the 14.
Yeah, I've been hearing some things about that too.
What do you know about the
I wouldn't be
tower?
surprised again with people
If I
being
were
so
you,
sensitive.
I would avoid that place. I forbade my sons to even go near it. The tower is haunted and cursed. I know it sounds silly, but it happens to be true.
Yeah, that's the tower we were at. Yep. So that's cool. Some dialogue things can change when you revisit after you've done some stuff. I like that. And then ask them about these creatures I've been facing.
And TR, the two-headed serpent, released his demons invoked by the sins and destructive passions of humankind. And our Lord Setharus gouged out his eye, gifting his followers with protection. And so the eye of God gazed upon his believers, freeing them of sin and destructive passions. I believe they are the same as the demons described in the holy passages of the Kada. They appeared about 3 weeks ago. I've been praying in my cellar ever since.
You're a good guy, Ernest. You're a good guy.
Yes,
Oh.
he is.
While I'm here, let's see if there's anything. We're gonna watch. Reads Otis, found in I wonder, do I give this to him or am I supposed to give it to somebody else? That's a demo, who cares? Here.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
Poor guy. Good deed accomplished. Alright. Yeah. It was his watch. Okay. All right, gentlemen, this was a good taste of the game they call Hell Is Us. Some of us might believe we're on the verge of that, living in the end of days of all this weird crap and sensitivity. I don't know, but thank God for gaming, though. That's all I gotta say. Thank God for gaming and forms of entertainment that we can focus more on and escape from other junk. You know what I mean? Anybody who pisses on gaming and rips on it, regardless of your age, you know, gaming is for anybody. And right now, in times that we're dealing with, gaming is kind of a salvation more than ever, in my opinion, for anybody. So, I like I said, this is holding a solid 7 to a 7.5. The full game would probably get higher marks once you put more into it and discover different things and upgrades and whatnot and learning. But for a demo, I'd say it's good. It's a good taste of what you can expect. Again, this drops on September 4th. So Arcadia, this is right around the corner for you. If this is something you're planning on picking up soon or at launch, yeah, they're getting ready to drop this fully. Good game. And then, like I said, October is stacked with big releases. I'm sure there's something else dropping in September. I just can't think of it right now. But yeah, September's got 8 for a demo. Okay, that's still fair. Yeah. You gotta play it, Arcadia, you gotta play it. You gotta check it out yourself. You might figure out things or find things that I didn't. They said this demo is roughly 6 hours. So that's a good solid chunk. And you can put a lot more into it just by looking around and trying to find things. So, and figure out how to do stuff. I guarantee you there's people in the demo that have played this and didn't do what I did. You know, I guarantee you they didn't find that watch and bring it back to him. So, and I don't know that your progress will carry over. I'm going to assume no from this demo once the full game launches. This is a taste. So, yeah. And I'm sure there's other titles in September that are coming out too, besides this one. But yeah, October's got some big ones. So with that, GT, I appreciate you so much for coming in. Arcadia, you as well. Thanks for stopping in and interacting with me and checking this out. This has been Hell Is Us demo, live right now on PlayStation 5. You can go to your PS5 store and download it and play it right now. And see what you think of it. Comes out on September 4th. With that, likewise, GT. Absolutely, likewise.
Peace, y'all.
Arcadia, enjoy your cigars and your drinks. Everybody have fun. We'll see you. Probably see you in GT stream, if nothing else. With that, happy gaming and enjoy.
Peace, GT.